So like I was saying, everything's messed up, so I have to figure out what. I wish I did a before and after now video, because I started cleaning them up and to see what their hair looked like before. To tell you the difference between now and what I just bought earlier, I cleaned their hair. Before I cleaned their hair was very frizzy. It still is frizzy at the bottom, but not as bad since I cleaned it. But I want to try to see what else I can do to make the frizz not so frizzy. The other thing different between now and before is, I was going to work on it, but I was going to, and neither doll have an X on their tush. So that also was a plus. They do need their skin cleaned, like their vinyl. It does need to be cleaned, so that's what I was going to do now. But I wish I did, like, the before, what their hair looked like. I mean, it was frizzed. Hair was all over the place. I mean, it was just a complete hot mess. And I took drastic measures already to try to fix it. I got it to be better, but it could be a lot better. Okay, so, who's going to be first? You can be first. So here is this doll. Here's the back of her hair. As you can tell, it's still wet. Okay, so here you go. You can kind of see where it's frizzed. I'm going to see if I can put, like, some kind of something together so that way it's not so frizzed, you know, so that way it can stay nice and neat. I'm going to work extreme measure to see what I can do. I shampooed it. I conditioned. So I had to take extreme measure because when I did conditioning, I left it in the hair. I'm talking about, like, letting the conditioner just work on it. I left it for about 2 hours. And so it looks better now than what it did. Here is not so bad. It's all this right here that is not to my liking. It's just frizzed up. But before, it was a lot worse. So I'll take it from now. And she's got markings all over her legs. She's got markings, like, all over her arm. Oops, I just took the towel off her shoulder. So I am letting her hair dry. And I got just the regular, you know, washcloth wrapped around her on both of them. And on this face here, is it you that has it? Or is it you that have it? No, it's the other one. Okay, so her face is pretty good. It's just the shadow from the, there we go. She does need some cleaning on her face, and then I'm going to put some color on her cheek, and I can show you guys how I do that. I don't know which one's which, but I was told that one is number 23, while the other one is number 39. And number 39 looks like this. So since you saw that, obviously, I don't think it would be the one I just showed you, but I believe number 39 could be the one I'm going to show you now. I believe, but I could still be wrong. Okay, so pick her up. And this poor girl, they both got loose limbs too, but I know how to fix that, so I'll be fixing that up too. Not tonight, but I will be fixing that. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Sorry, guys. I was trying to pick her up, and the washcloth came off of her. Okay, so we're going to let her sit on my lap, just like this. Okay, you see that blue mark on her face? Kind of, maybe. There's a blue mark right there. Well, guess what I'm going to do to get that off? I'm going to use Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. Great stuff to use. And my other dolly just fell over. So they have markings all over their bodies, or limbs, or whatever you want to call it. Well, body, I shouldn't say. More like their limbs, like their arms, legs. Okay. So this girl, when I checked her all out, because I know I can fix her up, she's got markings all of her arms. There's like even a red mark. I believe that's on one of her legs. Obviously, that blue mark that's on her face, right there in the corner. I want to get that off. And here's her hair in the back. Now her hair is more frizzed than what I just showed you, but this is all frizzed. It is better, and it looks better than before, but it's still pretty frizzed. So I'm going to see what I can do to fix this frizzy mess. I get what she's saying, that she's like, oh yeah, you can always take it to the doll salon and they'll fix that. But this is so frizzed that I don't even think they could fix that there. I would have to send it into the doll hospital. Before I do that, I'm going to see what I can do to try to really fix this girly, where I don't have to do that. And I'm also going to try to see if I can put some kind of baby oil, possibly. And this is the other thing I found too that is interesting. Oh, did I forget to clean the spot on your head, girly? Uh-oh. Is that soap? Hold on, everybody. I'm sorry. But I gotta see if this is soap or if this is just her wig cap. What is that? There. I think that's her wig. Because every time I rub it, nothing's like moving from it or anything. So, yeah, I don't know what that is. But anyway, so on top of her head, if this piece moves, then you see this ugly looking metal thing right here, which that should be covered, because this right here should be her part. Because when I was looking at the box, it does look a lot like her, and her hair of her part is right here, so you get all this hair to go over. So I'm wondering if all this is supposed to go over and the rest of this gets hidden, because if I hit it from the other side, then this side shows. So I'm pretty sure it's supposed to go like this, because this right here is supposed to be hidden. Because the way I got her hair was like all a mess, and this right here was laid over on this way. And I cannot imagine that's the way it should be. I cannot imagine that. So, because even when I was looking at the box, if it's over this way, then it's not showing right, because her part is supposed to be more to the side of her head.